meditation cushion. Okay. So welcome everybody to my first class. Yay! Thank you all for being here. So some of you I've seen constantly for the last couple of months, and I didn't know before. And some of you I haven't seen in ages, but have played really important roles in my life. And some of you live with me, so I see you sometimes. Okay, so welcome. So we're gonna try and cram as much into 45 minutes as we can. So let's see what we can do. The first thing we need to do is just settle in. I, for one, need to settle in because I'm lazy. But it's important to ground yourself whenever you come onto your mat. So let's just take a minute to do that. So come into a comfortable seat, straight back. Gently close your eyes. And take a deep inhale. And exhale. On your inhale, think of any of the worries and the stresses that you've brought into this room with you. And on your exhale, exhale them out the door, out the window. If you want them, they can be there for you to pick up when you come back. And if you don't, you can walk right by. One more time with the inhale. And exhale. So what I wanted to discuss today, in terms of the theme, we learned so many amazing things in the teacher training. One thing that stuck with me the most, which is just so pervasive through so many yoga teachings and Buddhist teachings, is compassion and also paired with equanimity. So what I wanted to first share is it's the second verse from the 8 verses on developing a good heart. It's a Tibetan prayer. And it reads, "When I'm with another, wherever we are, may I see myself as the lowest, and may I hold others as the highest from the bottom of my heart." So when I read that, it really struck me. And I thought, well, that sounds really amazing, but does this mean that you put yourself down? How do you hold someone up? And where does that put yourself? So what I found really beautiful about this, in particular, was when I was looking more into it, I found it was a really beautiful teaching by the Dalai Lama. So I actually wanted to read from it because I didn't think I could paraphrase it as beautifully as it was put. The Dalai Lama wrote, in the second verse, the point being made is that the recognition of the preciousness of other sentient beings and the sense of caring and compassion that you develop on that basis should not be grounded in a feeling of pity towards other sentient beings. That is, on the thought that they're inferior. Rather, what is being emphasized is a sense of caring for other sentient beings, a recognition of their preciousness based on reverence and respect as superior beings. Compassion is the empathetic wish that aspires to see the object of compassion free from suffering. True compassion and love is based on the simple recognition that, like myself, others naturally aspire to be happy and overcome suffering. The empathy that you develop towards a person or another being is based on that basic fact, universal compassion. And that speaks to the equanimity. There's no element of prejudice, no element of discrimination. This compassion is able to be extended to all sentient beings. And thus the feature of true compassion is that it's universal and not discriminatory. And in this world where, quite honestly, discrimination is rampant, we can think of any particular group of beings or specific beings that are disenfranchised or marginalized or being discriminated against at any particular moment. It's just hugely valuable that this wisdom tradition encourages us to sort of counteract that, to wish everyone the same compassion, whether we know them or don't know them, or whether we judge them, or perhaps even don't like them. So what I want to do is a brief pranayama exercise to prepare us for the meditation. This pranayama is called Nadi Shodhana. To do this, you can keep your eyes closed, continue sitting in your upright, comfortable seat. We're not going to use hands for this. I find it more powerful when you just focus on your breathing. You focus on just breathing in through your right nostril. So let's try that. Inhale through your right, and exhale through your left nostril. Now inhale through your left, and exhale through your right. Continue to do this on your own time. As you breathe in through your right, you're clearing out anger, distrust. It's your right channel that you're clearing out in your subtle body, the Pingala channel. As you breathe in and out of your left nostril, you're clearing out ignorant attachment, grasping, wanting in your Ida channel. Now you want to try and focus your breath in your central channel, your Sushumna channel. It runs right in between the two. And this channel, as you breathe in, goes down to just below your belly button. And as you breathe out, actually imagine it coming out through your third eye, the area just between your eyebrows. Being able to breathe, keep your breath and your inner winds in this channel is hugely valuable, because this is the channel where your wisdom and love come from. Now you can go back to breathing regularly. For our meditation today, I want to invite you to bring someone to mind who you love dearly. Picture them in front of you, and picture all of the love and compassion that you have for this individual. Let it rise up in your heart, truly feel it. Now focus on any suffering that this individual might have, any struggles, any personal conflicts, anything that might be going wrong in their life. And on your inhale, you want to inhale any of their suffering and visualize a white smoke coming into your heart. So everyone can take a deep breath in, inhaling their suffering. Retain the breath briefly, converting with your compassion their suffering into love. And on your exhale, exhale a white light onto this person. This is your love and compassion to help heal their suffering. We can do that one more time. And exhale the white light. Now bring to mind a being or group of beings that you might struggle to have that level of compassion for whatever reason. No judgment, don't judge yourself. Maybe it's because you don't know them. Maybe it's because you've had some judgment on them, or you've had a bad experience. But just while you're holding that feeling of compassion for the one you love in your heart, draw these beings or group of beings to mind. Imagine their suffering, their struggles. On your inhale, their suffering like a white smoke into your heart. And on your exhale, release out a white light of your compassion onto them. Inhale one more time, the white smoke of their suffering. And exhale the white light. And take a moment here, and when you're ready, start to flutter open your eyes. Welcome back to the room. Now be ready to start some asana. You can rise up to the top of your mat. If there's any props on your mat, you can get them off. So rise up, come to the top of your mat, Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet together, hip distance apart. Stand straight up, find rooting down in your feet. Have your hands energetically facing towards the front of the room. And take a few breaths here to just find yourself in your place on the mat. On your inhale, Utthita Hastasana, lift your arms up, hook your thumbs, reach up, and on your inhale, arch back. And on your exhale, fold forward at your hips. Uttanasana, take your hands behind you, clasp them, and lift them up. If you're not sure, I'm passing it out. And fold forward. You want to take a few breaths here. Make sure that you're finding your fold at your hip crease. You want to find length in your back. And on your exhale, release your hands down to the mat and step your left foot back to Anjaneyasana low lunge. So you're lowering your back knee down. And then rise up. You can start by putting your hands on your thigh. And inhale, raise your arms up. You want to sink down into the pose. Keep your Mula Bandha engaged, which is your pelvic floor to help you find lift. And if you can, arch back a little bit on your inhale. Exhale, put your hands down, framing your front foot. Step your front foot back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. If you can, stretch your heels down to the floor. You can pedal out your legs here. Just feel yourself coming into the pose. On your inhale, bring your left foot forward to in between your hands. And lower your right knee down. Rise up to Anjaneyasana low lunge. Arms up. Stretch up energetically through your arms. Feel yourself lifting up through your core, lifting all the way up. And on your exhale, hands down to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So step back. On your inhale, come forward to plank. And lower down knees, chest, chin. Your knees come down first, and then your chest and your chin, so your butt's left sticking up in the air. It feels funny, but that's how you're supposed to do it. Then on your inhale, slide forward to Bhujangasana Cobra pose. You can even lift up just a little bit. Leave your hands by your chest and lift up just a little bit. Elbows pinned to your sides. Awesome. And exhale, come back to Balasana Child's pose. So feet back to your heels, arms out in front of you. Awesome, everybody, good work. All right, on your inhale, rise back up to downward facing dog. You're gonna get real good at this one. Hips up and back. And on your inhale, right foot forward. Lower your left knee down to the mat. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Reach your arms up. And if you can, sink a little bit more down into the pose. You want to be really stretching your hip flexor, that front part of your hip. If you can, take a slight back bend. Exhale, hands down to the mat, bring your front foot. Step back into plank pose. Sit flat back, kind of be up on your toes and sort of energetically reaching out through the back of your heels. Now lower down knees, chest, chin. Your knees first, then your chest and your chin to the ground, butt up. And push back into Balasana, child's pose. On your inhale, slide forward back to Bhujangasana, cobra pose. And on your exhale, back into Balasana, child's pose. We're going to do one more just like that. Inhale forward to Bhujangasana. Lift up. Arms pin to your sides. And exhale, push back to Balasana, child's pose. Now inhale, come back up to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And inhale your, the leg that you didn't just do, I believe is your left leg. Inhale your left leg forward for one final Anjaneyasana, low lunge in the sequence. So down, reach up and back. And take a deep breath here. You can feel your heart open. You want to have your shoulders down and back. Have your shoulder blades going down your back. Sprinting up through your neck. Fantastic. All right. Exhale, hands down. And step back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward to your hands. And walk your feet forward till you're standing in between your hands and you're in a forward fold, Uttanasana. Awesome. Now inhale, rise up, utilizing your core, arms up to Utthita Hastasana. Arms up overhead. And exhale, you're going to keep your arms up. You're going to lower down into Utkatasana, chair pose. So you lower down like you're going to sit in a chair, but no one left one for you. Bending your knees. You want to have your feet together as close as you can. And so be careful not to have your knees jutting out way, way over your feet. It's good to be safe rather than to just go too low. Awesome. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step your left foot back. And we're going to go into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 pose. So you have your front foot facing forward, bend your front knee, hips facing forward, arms lifting up energetically. Take a look at your front knee, make sure it's not folding in too far like mine. You want to have it tracking right in your two toes, your first two toes. And again, feel a lift from your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. Your Uddiyana Bandha is right here in your lower belly, your energetic centers. And on your inhale, open up to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So your front foot is still facing forward. Now your hips are open up to the side of the room. Have your arms out straight and look over your front fingers. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to straighten our front legs and keep your arms out. Step your back leg in just a little bit. We're setting up for Trikonasana triangle pose. On your inhale, reach your front arm forward. And exhale, lower down. You can put your hand on your shin or on a paw. And you want to have your chest facing out towards the You want to have your chest spiraling over to the side. Nice, everybody. Now inhale up and cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot and step back. It's a plank pose. Lower down knees, chest in or Chaturanga Dandasana. Up, inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana, up dog or cobra pose. And exhale back down to Adho Mukha Svanasana. So hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left foot forward in between your hands. And rise up to Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. So hips facing forward, front knee bent. Okay, now on your next inhale, open up to Virabhadrasana 2. So when you look at your feet, you want to have your feet aligned to the heel of the front toe of the foot lines up with your arteries. Awesome. And a bend in your foot knee. Good. All right. Now inhale, straighten your front leg. And inhale, stretch your front arm forward. And exhale, lower your front arm down. Now it can be on your knee, on your thigh, on your shin. We don't need to lower down too far. You want to make sure that your hips are rotated out to the side and your chest is opening up towards the sky. Excellent. If you can, look up at your hands that's extended up. And on your inhale, rise up. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. Or Chaturanga Dandasana. Rise up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, or down for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now come forward to plank. And take your right leg and pull it into your chest. Staying in plank. Exhale it back up into the air. Lift it up as high as you can for three-legged dog. As high as you can. It is really just as high as you can. So if that's 1 inch off the floor, that is okay. This is your practice. Inhale, pull your knee to your right elbow. Exhale it back up. Inhale to your left elbow. And exhale back up. Now on your next inhale, if you can, start to walk your hands back, keeping your raised foot off the floor into standing split. You can also just stay in downward facing dog or even just take a child's pose. You've already done a lot of work today. Now inhale, if you're in standing split, inhale, rise into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Arms back by your side. Legs extended energetically outward. Finding stability in your core. Drawing your attention to your focal point with your pelvis. And exhale, lower your foot down. And lower down into downward facing dog. Feel free to take a break and go into child's pose at any time if you need to. Now inhale, lift your opposite leg up in the air. Pull it into your chest, come forward into plank. Exhale, rise, raise your leg back up. Inhale, pull it to your left knee and your left elbow. Exhale up. Inhale to your left elbow. And back up. Great, everybody. Okay. Now on your next inhale, start to walk your hands back to your standing foot to rise up into standing split. And inhale, rise up into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. With your leg extended out behind you, your arms along your side or up front. And lower your foot down. And lower back down into a child's pose. You are So take a few deep breaths here. And feel the energy that you've already built during your practice this far. Take a minute to be proud of everything you've accomplished already. So on your next inhale, extend out on your mat, on your belly. Give this leg out flat. And we're going to be coming into Salamba Bhujangasana, base pose. So take your arms, some of you are already doing it naturally, and put your elbows right under your shoulders. You're going to be propping yourself up like a sphinx. You're going to have your forearms rested on the ground, and then actually pull yourself slightly forward. You're going to be tractioning your spine. So that way you don't crunch the low back. And on your inhale, lift up to get a back bend. So you have your shoulders down and back. Just take a few deep breaths here, feeling the back. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, we're going to come into Sphinx one more time. So arms framing in front of you. You're finding length push up through your forearms. So inhale, push up. And you should also pull forward to get that traction in your spine that I was talking about. Make sure you feel a heart opening. You might want to pull your shoulders back a little bit. Great, everybody. Exhale, lower down. Let's kind of give your shoulders a little stretch because a little bit more back bend in your down. Inhale, come up to your knees. We're going to be standing on your knees. And we'll come into Ustrasana camel pose. So start with your hands on your hips. And just feel yourself firm and grounded there. In this pose, you're going to be pushing up from your knees, up through your hips. That's one of the parts to get this back bend going. So just start feeling that there. When you feel good centered, take your hands, put them on your back. This is going to help you find length here. Now, if this part is all you can do in your practice, stay here because it can be very challenging. So feel length rise up through your head. Keep your hands here. And start to arch back. You want to keep your hips shooting forward as well as your heart shooting forward. So just exhale and spend some time there in that back bend. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, let's go back one more time. If you can get back further, you can put your hands onto your heels. If you're almost to your heels, you can bring your feet up a little. You can reach them. But the main part is to just feel your heart opening. Inhale, rise up. Now lay back on your mat for sexy Bandhasana bridge pose. You want to have your feet on the ground. You want to have them, if you have the distance where your fingertips can reach your heels when you lie back. Now we're going to start with a restorative bridge pose. So grab a block that's near you. And as you're laying back, lift up your hips and just place the block under your low back. You can have your arms down by your side. And just relax there. And then put your hands by your side. If anybody feels like they need a block adjustment or this seems super awkward and uncomfortable, just raise your hands. Just take a low back. So feel this back bend. As you inhale and exhale, you can feel your chest expand. And then relaxing to the toes. Okay, so everybody letting your eyes open. On your inhale, remove the block from below your low back. And we're going to do the non-restorative version of Senju Bandhasana. If it was really working for you though with the block and the restorative pose, please feel free to stay with it. On your inhale, raise your hips up. You want to continue lifting your hips up straight. Continue to lift up, never reaching into the pose. Take your arms behind you, underneath your back. Clasp your hands and sort of walk your shoulders underneath you so you're raised up onto your shoulder blades. You want to have your arms extended that are behind you. Extend your arms and then clasp them behind you. And then you roll, you can like shimmy your shoulders under. Yeah. Awesome. Great. Okay, exhale, lower down. Now, if you haven't in your practice today, you want to set up for Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is full wheel. If you want to continue to take the more restorative version, I encourage you to leave the block under your low back and continue in the restorative Senju Bandhasana. If you have it in your practice to take full wheel, you leave your feet set up where they are. Put your arms up overhead, fingertips facing towards your shoulders, hands on the ground. On your inhale, lift your hips up. You can begin by leaving the crown of your head on the ground. And then you can inhale, lift up further, lifting your head up off the ground into full wheel. You can straighten your arms. Yeah, Jeannine. All right. Exhale, lower down, tuck your chin. Lower down carefully. Nice work. All right, so now rise up to a seated position. If you're on the block, remove the block from your low back. Come to a seated position in Dandasana staff pose. With having your legs out straight in front of you. Feet flexed. Sit up straight, put your hands right by your hips, pushing up to help you with your posture, and keep your feet flexed. On your inhale, raise your arms up, and on your exhale, you're going to find length, fold forward at your hip crease, and the goal is to keep your spine as straight as possible. So if that means not bending over too much, that's okay. If you can reach your feet. You want to leave your feet flexed. And there's also straps available if you want to use some extra help reaching those feet to bring them a little bit closer to you. Here you go. You want to leave your spine straight. Awesome. Yeah. And if you feel your low back arching, you can also put a blanket behind you to sit up a little bit to prop yourself up. Here, just lift the blanket a little bit. Inhale, rise up. And bring your arms up by the leg. And exhale, fold forward one more time. Now you're going to sit up with your cross. Inhale, rise up. And put your hands down. Now we're going to stay with another seated pose. Take your right leg, pull it in so it's your heels in towards your crotch. Leave your other leg, leave your left leg extended. Take your left arm up in the air. We don't need a strap anymore. And on your exhale, you want to twist over, putting your elbow, if you can, on the outside of your knee. Putting your other hand flat on the ground, extend it up. And breathe into the stretch. Okay. Inhale, extend out of that twist. And exhale, you want to do a little counter twist. You can keep your bent leg where it is. And just reach over to the other side onto the ground. And bend over, feeling that counter twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale, extend your leg. On your inhale, take your other leg in the same way. This pose is Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take your opposite arm, extend it up to find length in your side. And your inhale, and on your exhale, twist around. If you can, to find extra length in your twist. On your inhale, rise up a little bit more of your spine, and on your exhale, twist a little bit further. This actually works to find more length. It's kind of amazing. Inhale back to center, and exhale over for a counter twist to the other side. Great. Inhale back to center. Extend both of your legs. Now, inhale, take your right leg and bend it out to the side now, pulling your foot into your hip. Great. This is another one that will be good for a strap, so you might want to have your strap handy. If you can't get your foot all the way into your into around your pelvis, you can put it on your shin. Inhale, fold forward. Exhale, bend. Inhale up. We'll do a quick switch. Slightly over time. So a quick switch to pull your other foot in. Extend your bent leg. Inhale up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale up. And now lie on your back for Shavasana. Make sure you make yourself comfortable. If you want to put a roll of blanket under your knees, if you maybe want to put a blanket or a cushion on your stomach to feel grounded. This is your time. Just take a deep breath and feel yourself melt into the mat. I'm going to be coming around and just providing some hands-on assist. So just put your hand on your stomach now if you would prefer not to receive that. Begin to wiggle your fingers Wiggle your toes. Roll over to your right side into your breathing yoga position. And when you're ready, rise up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. I wanted to share one more thing with you today. It's a chant wishing that all beings be free from suffering. It's our theme. So I'm going to do it one time. If you know it, please join in. If you don't know it, try to join in. No one will hear you with the big group. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. You all did a really wonderful job. Thank you for sharing this with me.
Great job.
Everybody became as a guest. You guys want me to stay? Thank you. I love you all.
It's nap time,
It's nap time, yes. But not here. You can sleep, but you can't stay here.